Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. We're here. It's us, RGL headquarters here, cooking up another match for you. It's Monday night, so you know that means it's time for Highlander. Here we are in season 20 of RGL Highlander. We're bringing you an invite match over here on week number 2. We're looking at Koth Product. Here is the map. I am Rogue, and I am so delighted, tickled pink even, to be joined here by Jamond. How you doing, man?
Man, it's your boy J Buddy. It's week 2. We repeat. We back on the beat. It's Rogan Jamon. And you know we ain't weak type-ish, bro. You know how it roll, man. Glad to be here. Happy to be here. Always happy to be here. But regardless of that fact too, product, Highlander, Invitational, the RGL headquarters, located in Canada. Some good stuff happening, Rogue. I'm feeling good, bro.
Yeah, I've got my IV of maple syrup, and I'm ready for Highlander. Yeah, this it should be a fun one. I mean, we have some last week we saw Square versus Witness Gaming that are both like some of the playoff contenders, and what we're looking at now are some of the more of like teams where if they get enough of these wins, they're going to see themselves in playoffs. Otherwise, they're gonna hope to adjust some of their play for the next season. So yeah, we got right now Impostors versus who's getting the best bread. Oh, I love esports so much, and of course their team tag is just poo. So yeah, I mean whatever. All the fun in messing with the casters is worth it. Bring it on. Give me your worst. I love it.
Wait, it's poo, man? Nah, dude. Nah, that's terrible.
I swear it's gonna come up on stream, or maybe it's not. Listen, maybe someone's just messing with me, but I swear I see it here on the website.
Oh man, yo, while we're talking about these teams, bro, why don't you go ahead and tell us what these rosters looking like? Go pick a team, Just go down the rosters for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my pleasure. All right, I'll do the. I guess I'll go down the poo side. So I'll go with yeah. So we have Hero on Scout for who's getting the best bread. Billy Boy on Soldier, Thick playing Pyro, Scary Broccoli on Demo Man, Tuka playing Heavy, GG on Engineer. Or sorry, that's Hard Hat Jones on Engineer for the best bread. Iku Medic, Moari on Sniper, and Galaxy, of course, on Spy.
And then on the side of Impostors, we got Pre-Alpha on Scout, Wise on Soldier, Inquisition, aka Let That Sink In on the Pyro, Untamed on Demo Man, the Leader Taters on the Heavy, Starfruit 66 Engineer, Ben on Medic, Toss'em AA on Sniper, and then Aimboat on Spy. And Rogue, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I'm gonna just keep it straightforward. To be honest with you, dude, Toss'em winning every SVS tonight. I said it, man. If we're going right into the games, Toss'em winning every SVS tonight. If not every SVS, just a little bit. I've seen the work. I don't know who Moari is like that, but I'm seeing some gameplay in the future. I could eat my words, I could not. But these teams look kind of nasty, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just like last week, it's probably a good game.
Yeah, I feel like you mentioned, we see like I don't know some move up players, right? Like players that maybe have only played a season or two in invite or none at all yet. Yeah, we have some standout players too. Yeah, like keeping eyes on Tozem, and I've worked a lot with Ben over the years on Medic too, who is yeah, just a fantastic player, very thoughtful as well, which is like, the scariest type of player, I think, because they're not going to beat you just by playing well. They'll like adjust and adapt, right? How about on the side of the best bread? Anyone stand out to you there?
Best bread. Anyone stand out? Well, listen, man. I want to. Yeah, you probably know what I want to say, man. But I think I think the infamous Galaxy may be making some plays, But it just kind of. There's some people on the team where I look at them and I'm like, oh man, I think that player would do really, really good. But in my heart tells me Billy Boy, because that's jumper main Billy Boy. Keep how it is. You know how to jump. You know how to go. You know how it go. But my soul tells me it may be kind of a Galaxy, maybe a Spy diff. I couldn't tell you. I've seen them work some stuff over the course over years, but it's gonna be hard to say. I will be looking at him, see what kind of plays he's gonna be making with his team, see what kind of some synergy they got going on. But regardless, that is ultimately up to the combo, the combination, the communication, and more. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. Yeah, that for sure Billy Boy's one to look out for. I remember playing Pugs like years ago with Billy Boy where it's like, oh, is this a main player in the invite Pugs? What on earth? And then just getting smacked around. Yeah, like those jumper mains, like I'm like, oh, of course, a main soldier. I have nothing to worry about, but I had everything to worry about. And yeah, he still got it. Plenty of experience now. We're talking just before we went live too on like, you know, there's that like sometimes, you know, if you're trying to round out your roster, you can't fill in all the roles. So you got to like bless someone with a move up from advanced over to invite. And I got some eyes on Scary Broccoli here, the demo man for the Best Bread, getting their invite debut here as their first season. And, you know, playing demo on Koth product is like the proving grounds, right? Like you're so open to sniper, you're gonna get run at by every class under the sun. You have to make your Ubers work. You can't die too often, but you have to put up your damage numbers. So this is like a great you know, first look at a invite match here for a new a player new to the division.
It's gonna be interesting to see how these demos play a process, or not process, oh my gosh, product, because like you said, it pretty much is the same situation where you got to be careful, but you also got to dish out damage, because if you're not dishing damage, you're basically not doing any damage. And if you're not doing any damage, you're just getting eaten alive by the opposition. What I'm going to be really excited about to see is just typically how Scary Broccoli and Untamed are going to keep themselves alive in a lot of these DM, or a lot of these team fights, a lot of these situations where if you hear the snipers on you in this sight line, are you getting picked off or are you staying alive? On this map, bro, playing demo myself, it sucks. And that's just because maybe I don't know my angles like that, man. But I feel like anytime I play this map against a really good player, like when I played against not Fallen Lord, oh my god, he's from Square, yeah. Oh my god, Timeless. When I played Timeless on this map, I wanted to cry. I felt like every angle I just kept getting peaked. So I'm wondering that if it happens the same to this case as well. I'm wondering exactly how these guys are going to stay alive in a lot of these situations. I'm really excited too as Low Rogue is the head-to-head. If you had to think about it, who do you think's going to come up top though between these teams? You think it's a little even? You think, you know, Brad got it? You think Impostors got it? Let us sink in. What you think?
Yeah, you know what? It's funny. It feels like looking at these rosters, you would think like, oh yeah, of course, I think this team's gonna win. Well, and like now I got to take a step back and really think through it. I think this is a tough one. I feel pretty solid about Impostors here. I think, like you mentioned, you know, they got solid, like, what do you call it? Like bedrock players that are gonna, you know, not do the wrong thing. They have solid standout players that'll open those big plays. But then again, you know, the side of Best Bread, like the same could be said for them. I think. Yeah, like I love playing with Tuca. Like what an emotional rock. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm going 4-3 for Impostors. I think they'll just barely take it. How about you?
4-3 Impostors? Ooh, you think it's gonna be close? You know, I did say that it may be an Impostors dub earlier, but I think I may play devil's advocate and say this may be a Galaxy team dub in the favor. I think this may be I'm thinking like a 4-1, low key. I'm thinking like a 4-1 for the Galaxy team. Just kind of seeing how some of these players are, but as we are saying that we are looking to go immediately live. You already heard our predictions, you know, season 20 Highlander. We're about to see exactly what's about to go on, and like I said, it's Koth. It could get sticky. You know what I'm saying? It could get sticky. We do see both demos going to be a little bit even coming in. Man, coming to the middle of the city, roughly at the same time. Seeing Billy Boy immediately go behind, but low. Ooh, oh, but one more getting the pick on the pre-alpha, and it's just the invite. Also with the slow peak, trying to see if you can get some things. Galaxy with the pick onto Untamed as well with the Scary Broccoli Galaxy team. Oh, a lot of people from Bread are losing their lives just about this. Oh, with Amo getting the pick on the Moari and fighting Scary Broccoli as well. Oh, and tossing the headshot as well. Hold up. Bro, what happened, bro? That was chaotic. That was chaotic, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. For a lot of these players, I think they basically had the right play here from, I'm learning now that POO stands for pour one out, apparently. But anyway, from Best Bread, they went for the play, like, you know, they outnumbered like 8v4 on point, but didn't get the picks. So by the time the rest of the Impostors grouped up, it was over.
Oh, but we are seeing a little bit of a sack, just as we say that too. With Ben, ooh, iron! Wait, Hero, right on the bench, trying to see if we can get the force, but everyone is doing such a good job of keeping them alive. Galaxy is on the back behind. thought he was going to go try to commit on that. It doesn't seem like they're going to. Still with monumental, insane ad as well. They know Galaxy's behind. They do see him as well, but they're going to keep a standstill. They're not really playing any forward as well with this. Just kind of keeping the ground, especially as they need to. We are seeing 90% Uber coming out from Brad just as we come out. Trying to see exactly where the combo is going to push out from as we're getting healthy. We're already starting to peak a little bit from Valley as well. It looks like we are slowly peaking out from Valley. We see Hero trying to make his play as well. The rest of the combo doing it as well. Billy Boy with a Billy Big Bomb in denied. Toss him, getting peeked up Ferrari. Uber exchange just went ahead and happen. It looks like it's going to be a pretty damn good, pretty damn even Uber. As Billy Boy's going to get picked up behind by Starfruit. Untamed getting the mini sentry. Hardhat Jones just running it down, but also dying. Who's going to get picked by Apo? Yeah, it's just a DM fight at this point. Starfruit going in, getting picked.
Yeah, and anyone new to product here, you can kind of like tell the way a fight's going by who has however many players on the flank here controlling connector, right? So when that faded and we had a mini sentry plus Brandon here, actually a substitute heavy player in for deleted taters. But anyway, yeah, the flank was in control of the Impostors at the end of that fight, so they were able to hold it in post. But losing Ben here means that they're now losing the combo. But a snipe. Iku going down.
Awesome with the Iku pick. Right there. He said, let me wide swing that thing real quick. Oh my gosh, what Billy Boy bomb and toss him, getting the pick, and immediately getting out unless Dr. Wise can hit his shots and reclaim. Wait, shotgun. Shotgun on, bro. I ain't gonna say nothing. My bad. Hold up, I ain't gonna say nothing. That was a turn up. That was a nice shot by Tossum. Getting this team a nice little cozy 20-ish, 30-ish ad. Looking for it. They are looking to go ahead and peek straight in. Inquisition let that sink in. Going ahead and trying to peek in with the big bomb from Dr. Wise. Trying to get picked up, but it's just a buffet for the bread. It's a buffet for the bread. Everybody died. Nobody keeping their life. Tossum trying to escape with his life, but Billy Boy and Colt. I can't get rid of these names, man. Cole and or aka Thick and Billy Boy making sure Tossum does not live in any way, shape, or form. Gonna have to try this push one more time with the with Inquisition going ahead and getting picked with Billy Boy. Oh, and Scary Brock there. Hardhead Jones going ahead and just pinching, pressuring as they're all coming out the hill. Dr. Wise gets the pick onto Iku though. A little okay. Something slight. They were a little bit pushed up. No one could keep track of Dr. Wise Rogue and immediately just got in and imploded, dude. Nothing else, nothing slight. But still working with some crazy ad, Rogue. Hold up. Something crazy gonna happen. Just so we say that too. You do see some people. Hold up. Nah, they're just taking the point. They know they got Uber ad. They may go ahead and try to play this ad. Free Alpha got to go ahead and keep his life. Actually, is going to go ahead and get denied by Tuka. Just kind of chilling in the flank. Oh, and it's just consistent. Galaxy going ahead, and the flank is wide open. Billy Boy and Galaxy reigning supreme. Billy Boy trying to get as much attention. Uber has been utilized as well, but they aren't getting anything with it as Billy Boy is still behind, trying to see if he can get some type of pick of some kind. Galaxy trying to get right onto Ben, but is going to get denied by Inquisition. We are still seeing Brad trying to move their way on the point, but Maurice die as well. Aimbo does get his fans before Hard Joe picks him out as well. They still have a ton of player at no sniper. If they want to peek this, I understand we got Uber at. It looks like we're just going to take it slow. We're just going to kind of take it slow. But, you know, Scary Broccoli gets hit with a headshot from Tossum. No room is being claimed right now. They're respecting the Uber as they do. Uber does come out with Hero and Scary Broccoli trying to chase. Tossum is going to be the victim as well as Untamed from this Uber. No one else is going to die. It's going to be chill. It's going to be calm, collected. Humongous Uber edition for Inquisition. 18 seconds left on the clock, though. They got to go ahead and try to run this up if they want to stay with contestant within this match, within this round. We are starting to see him push him slowly. Brandon getting picked off by Galaxy, though, and he's going to leave his life. Billy Boy getting behind behind the toss. Uber does come out from the side of Inquisition, not getting any other picks with the Uber, just space. Billy Boy still alive. Galaxy getting picked off by Tossum as well. And Scary Broccoli and Coach is coming in with the collapse. Everybody trying to go for picks as they can, but it's impossible when Branch is coming in with all this damage. Damn, that's the ball. Called by boy Pre-Alpha walking his way in, but it's not going to be anything else but a round, bro. Oh my god, dude. Holy moly. What happened?
Yeah, big turnaround there for the best bread, huh? Like, Impostors, they kept doing the right thing, but like one would go wrong. Like at the end, they're like, oh, we're gonna take our ad in, but we lost our scout just before the Uber, or like, oh, we're gonna dry push off Ubers, but we lost our medic for it. You know, like always just that one thing going wrong. So I hope the Impostors keep focused on these right plays and just like, you know, kind of polishing those little rough edges over there.
Oh, Inquisition stays with Tossin. Free Alpha is going to get picked up as well. Mori is going ahead on a spree with Galaxy as well, going to pick onto Untamed. It looks like this is a dominant hit going on for Fred. Aimbo losing his life too. The hero who is going ahead and trying to see who is behind. Spy time is now. As we are still seeing both teams keeping their Uber. Galaxy just kind of chilling on the ground. But, oh, Galaxy and Co just kind of chilling on the flank real quick. Dr. Wise keeping his life as well, but Red did not going to play. Billy Boy, ooh, getting the pick on the bend. Losing his life, but got his mans. Humongous Uber ad, but Humongous sack on in from Inquisition. Oh, but it doesn't look like it's getting just about anybody. The death ball was balling, and they definitely were balling. The gift, if you know, you know. Full Uber ad coming in from the side of Bread Rogue. What happened, bro? What happened, dude?
Yeah, it's a solid win, and then, yeah, real hero play out of Billy Boy. I always say, as medic myself, like, the enemy soldier can always shoot 2 rockets. Wait a second, the Uber does come out. Forced real quick. Ben is locked in. Galaxy is ready for the decloak, but he might make it a spawn. Yes, he does. Only 3 up, but Ben lives with that.
Oh, they all came out the tiny little doorway, but that calm was there. That calm was there. In terms of Galaxy? Yeah. I don't even know what just happened, bro. Something crazy. Something crazy. That was funny. Regardless of that fact, Dr. Wise getting picked off by Billy Boy. Still trying to see if the CFC, if the Impostors can go ahead and try to. Oh, it doesn't matter, but Rory get the pick off the bend as well. Billy Boy already in right onto but Brandon Heavy getting denied as well. Rory is just carrying this flame of not dying in any way, shape, or form. He's got this caliber on him. This 50 cal, and it's not coming on like he's trying to keep reloading in the jet. It doesn't even matter. He just keeps up with the sniping, dude. He knows exactly where his target is. Speaking of target, Dr. Wise is ready, trying to get his target as well, but is gonna die. Iku less than 20 HP. With Aimbo up behind, getting the drop while the Iku solidifying his Uber edition for his team, the Impostors, as they go ahead and start to creep up right in Valley. Galaxy right on trying to see if he can get his mans. Right on toss him. Oh, it's not going to get Ben as well. But everyone else from the side of Fred is trying to push a little forward so they can try to get some type of pick. It's looking like it's not going to be enough. Ben still keeps his life, but the player ad seems to be a little bit more in the side of Bread's favor. They do have heals. Scary Brocky does go down. Hardhead Jones keeping his life as well. Just kidding. Starfruit 66 is right there to steal the show. Hero on the point. The rest of Bread also making their way to a point as well. As we start to see them pull up from Valley yet again. Humongous Uber ad. Scout demo are live if they want to try to do this. If they want to do something with this Uber, try to take him. Rory is going to go ahead and die, give some space, but there was pods. Oh, no pods, just kidding. It's just the game being the game. Everyone's still kind of keeping how they are too. Oh, and the Uber does come out. We are getting picks within the Uber, but it's the players that were already in and already low. And just as we say that too, player ad is back in the hands of the Bread Team Rogue. This is insane.
Yeah, we got wow, 13 seconds left on the clock for blue team here. Yeah, the best Bread, but now almost 3 whole minutes for Impostors to hold this point. So, every journey begins with a first step, but you're already at an uphill battle here with Iku having this huge 50% ad and getting ready to use it.
Humongous ad. They've not, the ad Ubers have been kind of scary. They have used, the ad Uber does get used. They do not respect the ad Uber. They stay in because they know they don't have that much time to do so. And because of that, they got immediately punished for it. And everybody from the side of Impostors is trying to get in. Dr. Wise gets sniped in the air. And everyone else, it's just Brandon and Starfruit. The only 2 left on the Imposter side to keep it at bay. But they do get the point from that. Oh, but they can't deny anybody. They had to respect. They had to respect. Ben does keep his life for 13 seconds left on the clock left for Bread. We are starting to see some people. Inquisition is just in and dies to the mini century.
Inquisition got completely expected there. Everyone expects the Spanish Inquisition, I think, but. Yeah, this one's that was a pretty quick 2-0, honestly. Yeah, the best Bread here, showing us, I think, some really solid play, like these crazy plays out of Billy Boy, like just, every time he wants his man, he gets him. And so with that, it feels like you get so much to play with, right, in terms of the push and pull here in the round.
It just seems a lot of the time, like even that last fight, it just seems like I don't really know in terms of community. Like, look, the logs are telling me a story from the game that kind of makes sense, but at the same time, we are currently looking at 600 DPM straight from Scary Broccoli, very top, with Mari right below him with a 428, Dr. White's with a 410. Oh my god, yeah, I'm looking at Untamed Rogue. He's taking 600 DTM. Almost just an estimate 600 DTM. It's kind of wild, my guy. That's kind of wild, dude. What the logs tell you, bro? This is insane.
Yeah, no, I'm with you first. Yeah, like Scary Broccoli is terrifying broccoli, absolutely petrifying broccoli here, going 15-7 in their first invite season here, 600 DPM. That's insanity. Really well played there. Hard Hat Jones going 15-4. Yeah, tied for like a 3-way tie for top frag, but has the best KD out of all of them and had kills with get ready now with 9 with the mini, 4 with a shotgun, 2 with a Frontier Justice, including some of those crazy revenge crits like a 2-shot onto pre-alpha. So that's a great one. But you know what? I actually want to touch on that one you mentioned, Jamon, with the untamed damage taken stat, where like that is a high number. But you know what? I think what makes teams lose on a map like Product, even like seeing the Impostors play in seasons past, I think like indecision, passive play, like going for nothing at all is what loses teams the game more often. So I'm actually really happy that Untamed is constantly going in, constantly taking the damage and constantly dying for it, because at least you're trying to win the round in this way, right? I think it's so much sadder when they're like, hey, I didn't really take any damage, but also we lost both rounds 0-2. So, that's I think they're doing the right things, like I mentioned earlier on, if that makes sense.
No, definitely makes sense for sure. It's definitely telling that story in terms of, I'm definitely in. I'm taking a lot of damage and I'm trying to be in. And I'm trying to make something happen, and I'm trying not to eat too much damage, but I kind of have to if I'm gonna try to do any type of damage whatsoever. It just, and it doesn't really seem too much as miscommunication. I'll tell you one thing I have been seeing a lot of times. Bread is just forcing their way through connector to flank. They are getting so much room where it's Billy Boy trying to just get into the flank, landing on grass with Galaxy. Maybe they send Hard Out Jones through connector, but so many people are able to get through that flank and do so much damage. There's a lot of people as well from the side of Impostors who, if they're trying to initiate a push, if we're trying to do something with an Uber, if we're trying to set up for a play, one person within that crucial play usually dies. So we've seen a couple times where they had an aggro Uber they could have easily taken it in, and then pre-alpha dies, so they don't got the movement speed to go ahead and try to carry their people back. Or Aimbo gets a pick, but goes ahead and dies because there's already a disconnect with pre-alpha dying. I think a lot of these times, there are times where they're definitely playing tight, but to me, it just seems like they're doing it in a lot of these desperation plays where, okay, we just lost Ben. Okay, we can go ahead and try to sack for the med rather than, hey, we just lost Ben. Even though we're down one player, we can still try to death ball and make something happen instead of just insta-sacking. I feel like once they understand that there's other stuff they can do rather than just our med died, go for their med, a lot of these transitions or more will be streamlined. They'll be able to kind of make some more plays happen, Rogue. I don't know. That's just how it seems to me, bro. It seems kind of wild. I'll keep it real.
Yeah, you call him as he sees him. I know you're good for it there, and yeah, Jamon, I couldn't have said it better myself. It's like, yeah, like the timings are right, but like we mentioned too, yeah, you're like, they said, hey, let's dry push since we're off Ubers on both teams, but they like hard committed their medic into an uphill battle and lost your med. So now like, oh, if we lose our dry push, that's 20 seconds gone, but losing our dry push plus our med is like a minute gone, right? It's so much worse. Some other things on the stats is I'm even thinking like the meds have almost the same number of deaths, like 6 versus 7. Like Ben had 1 more death, but Eco had 1 more drop. Like Ben had 0 drops. But I'm thinking too that like the part of the story actually is that the kills honestly are 56-96. So 40 more kills, like almost double the kills coming out of Best Bread. The saving grace, I think, for the Impostors, though, is that both pick classes are holding their own. Like, Aimboat and Tazum are basically going even, even kills and deaths. So they're getting theirs at least. But, yeah, it just seems like you mentioned the sort of, like, flow of the combo plus flank from Impostors. Hopefully turns around here as we get into round number 3. Take me to mid, Jamon.
As we go ahead and take on this mid, I'm gonna go ahead and get on the let that sink in camera a little bit, and then I just switch back. Something crazy, something slight, little detonator action as we see. Ooh, Dr. Wise going immediately for the flank and killing Tuka. Wait a second, hold up. This is a new Impostors, new and improved. As Brandon gets picked up by Maury, who is chilling on clip. Billy Boy, oh, but Maury gets picked right on the bed, who again still chilling on clip with the mini sentry, and he's keeping it alive as we see. Hold up, Aimboat. Invisible. I thought he was non-invisible. Oh, coming out of invisibility. They heard him. Oh, sinking in, but not letting it sink in. Not letting that thing sink in. Pre-Alpha going ahead and get picked up by Hero as well. Bread turned that bad situation into a better situation after they took some time, regrouped, recommitted. Definitely a repeat. The Impostors for a moment was looking nice, but I was not seeing that aggression realistically after the pick off of Waz. But now we're playing a little bit of a game where, oh, they're trying to bust out grass. They do go ahead and pop that new Maury's die as well with Nick as well. But Billy Boy on the oh, Billy and Scary Broccoli doing some magic, but man is alive and well. He's healthy. Galaxy getting picked off by Pre-Alpha, still alive and well with some Uber at Rogue. Hold up, Rogue. It seems chaotic. What's the situation we gotta see from Impostors to make this a dominant first round, bro?
Now, let's see. We got to really close the gap with the Uber. We're only on 90 and they see Ben, so they're all like playing defense, ready to hide. Ben coming up on Uber now. Pre-Alpha trying to walk forward, but they're so hurt. Another delaying. Wise going down before the Uber. They force now, but yeah, Untamed has so far to go. Iku's the farthest forward player. Goes down for it. All right, we got the first one. We got the point cap. Now time to stack everyone on flank. But wait, Billy Boy takes it alone. Kills Brandon from full to empty.
Wait a second. Hold up. This is a new and improved Bread. Bread said, I'm at that. That's what I want to see, though. That's exactly what I'm talking. If your med dies, you can't just immediately. Oh, I mean, you can try to go ahead and sack it all in, but you can still play your team, play some pressure, try to make them come to point, get some picks. As some players are still doing certain things, man. Just as we see that, though, we are still seeing some ad on the Impostors, though. Tuka does go ahead and get picked up. Aimbo gets picked up by Maury, but and it's a real death too. No DR. No Dior. As we are seeing the Impostors still playing behind the rock with all this addition. They're death falling in the raw situation, still working with this ad. They do pop the Uber. Oh, and then we do see Thick kiting this Uber and keeping Pre-Alpha and the rest that bay. They did use for the space. That's all realistically they can do at that point. Oh, just as I say that too, we are looking at about 85% Uber for the side of Bread, as we are seeing Tuka and Co. peak confidently. And just as I say that, there is a pause. Oh my God.
Yeah, we got let's see, a minute left on the clock for the best Bread, and then just over 2.5 minutes here for the Impostors. So yeah, we got the point, but just about to lose it looks like here for the Impostors. They did have that solid ad on Ben, but yeah, this push, it feels like so many of the players on pour one out here, the best Bread, they're kind of like in such a good position for the follow-up, right? You want to play that flank on the high ground. You want to play that, you want to play a cliff, like, so you can like collapse on them from there too. I think what we're seeing a lot out of Impostors is they're like pushing at the right time, but they're like playing at the bottom of Valley and then playing in their own pocket, just on the low ground, eating spam. If we look for more of that like collapse from the sides of the map, crossfire the enemy, split their attention, get in from high ground rather than low ground, I think the Impostors will feel some of that same success. But right now, you just got a huge ad and about to get the point too.
Well, and it's still the same thing that I'm seeing. I feel like I'm still seeing the same thing, Rogue, where the aggression from Impostors just seems like it's not all the same. No, it's not synergized. That's the word I'm looking for. It does not seem synergized at all. It seems like Combo's going ahead, trying to make some space, trying to make some room. We get a guy behind, but as soon as we take a little bit of damage, everybody's behind rock. Every single person and their mama behind rock. I see Tossin by himself. I'm seeing Bread just being able to walk in. Scary Broccoli just going ahead and picking the lane with Hardhat Jones and more. Even though Hardhat Jones ain't with the combo, and I'm just seeing them take them step, take a lane, ease in. Going ahead, oh my God, you guys are behind rock. We're gonna go ahead and take this space and just dump all this damage right behind rock. Keep it steady, keep it consistent. I need to see synergized aggression coming out from the Impostors instead of just constant feeding. They want to go ahead and try to even get around. If we want to even try to get around from the Imposter side, you gotta make some sacrifices. You can't monitor your health. Your boy, listen, your boy Untamed can stay healthy, absolutely, but you can't keep around hiding behind this rock. You got to put some pressure. I know that sniper is a big deal to keep it. You gotta put some pressure. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There's still some players making some good stuff though. Definitely still going on there. But that's my two piece. That's my two pieces at least.
yeah. I think the way yeah, like you nailed it right. Like the imposters isn't as coordinated in a lot of these plays. Like we talked about, yeah, like the wrong players taking damage at the wrong time or the wrong position or taking damage they don't need to. You think when you're pushing the point, like you would start off saying, we should push the point so we can capture the point. The thing is, if you don't have enough of a presence on the flank, you'll lose it right after. Here we go, back in the game. But yeah, I think basically the imposters don't have a great flowchart here for how they're handling the flank. As Uber does come across point now, then heading for the hills here, getting all the way back out, almost all the way to spawn. But so fading Uber has got almost everyone alive on both teams, ready for a dry push back in, but Ben has 50% ad.
Just as we say that too, man. Just as we see that too, it's the same situation. They're still working with some Uber Ed imposter, just like you said, exactly how you said verbatim. That flow chart when it comes to the flank, man, it's not looking too high. We do see Tossum actually getting kicked immediately off by Galaxy as well. No sniper presence coming in against Omari, being able to just duck hunt, open season. Uber is out, not looking to chase a lot of people with the Untamed, just getting bullied in the air with this Uber, and everyone from Bread is trying to scatter. They do not want to live. Priyama did get the pick onto, this is another pick actually with on the Billy Boy as well. Brandon getting picked off as well from Billy Boy. Oh, Priyama exploding, Scarfru exploding from Scary Broccoli, who just has a dominant hold round to the point with these angles, with these arcs, who Untamed and Tossum have committed in, but are probably gonna lose their life. Oh, Tossum lives, bro. What? 10 seconds left on the clock and he lives. That's insane. Arnett Jones losing his life to Aimboat too. Oh, and it's looking like Despicable Me, the movie, bro. And I'm talking the second one. I'm talking the second one where you gotta rescue the kids. Oh, nah. You gotta rescue the kids.
Yeah, it looks like after this one, Pixar is not going to be picking up our pitch for RGL Highlander Season 20 Week 2, Imposters versus the Best Bread plotline here. Scores 3-0 for the Best Bread against the Imposters. First to 4 takes the map here on product as we enter mid number 4.
Just as we say that too, Billy Boy already making his rounds right behind the team, trying to draw some odds. Dr. Wise keeping it chill in the Seagull spot, not really trying to commit anything. It looks like we're just playing the spam game here as Tossum gets picked up by Mari. Oh, we are seeing a bomb, but the thing about bombs is if you bomb the team, you gotta have the team with you. And I'm not seeing the imposters, I'm not seeing the rest of the imposters with the bomb. I'm seeing them right behind the rock. The same situation that you don't want to see if you're trying to be aggressive on the product point. I understand, but this is now or never, bro. You can't do that, bro. Can't do that in invite. No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, man, Billy Boy's doing so much heavy lifting on these mids. Like, when he gets behind, it's like, even if you dedicate someone to fight him, one engineer isn't enough to catch Billy Boy, so you need like 2 or 3 people dedicated behind, but then you're at a 6v8 on mid. And speaking of which, a quick one from Galaxy on the Tossum, that's not the one player you want to lose as your one long-range fighter, as the Uber does fly in from Scary Broccoli and Hero across point.
And they definitely are getting some picks. Untamed and Inquisition are going to go down to that Uber, but doesn't look like anyone else is going to lose their life. Galaxy is getting out 007 type technique, and everyone else, he drops an LOL, all caps in chat, trying to ruin the mental game for the imposters. As we start to see everyone try to get their way off the hill. Galaxy doing some gymnastics real quick, looking at a quick pick, but Brandon heard the decloak. Not letting that happen again today. Mari and Co, the rest of Bread trying to get in position. Ooh, they still are working with some ad. They do go ahead and use the ad. Free Alpha almost just got 2-pipe if he didn't get saved. Aimbo losing his life to Arnett Jones. Everyone else is just, oh, wait, hold up. Dick gets picked up by the Cleaver. Okay, understandable. Free Alpha also dying by the Wrangler. Oh, and my connector. And everyone else is just being, it's just a buffet. Otherwise getting to pick up the connector. It's gonna keep his life as well. He's gonna stay in the Seagull spot as well. He's just gonna kind of keep his way. He's gonna keep his role. He understands his assignment. He knows what he has to do. Uber ad for the side of Bread as well as they take that Uber immediately back in. Ink try to go ahead and get some early damage. Gonna lose his life for it. Doctor, Aimbo, Aimbo getting a 2-piece on the Wari and Colt, aka Thick. And Scary Broccoli as well. Triple kill for Aimboat, getting his team back in the game. Aimboat back in the game, bro. Triple threat back in the way. Just as we see that 2 Galaxy lose his life as well, and Impostors off the clock, bro. Oh my god. Chaos. Pure chaos everywhere, bro.
Yeah, full ad for Ben here. Losing Galaxy too, like losing your spy, you know, the eyes of the team last. That's a late death. But Billy Boy flying and getting the massive drop on the Ben. Getting directly behind, like, I'm here, I'm ready. There is no medic to find, sadly, or happily, huh? What an explosion there. Nice shot.
My God! Hey, he just did the squirrel girl ult. He pressed Q. Oh, just as we see that too. Yeah, player ad is it definitely in favor for Bread. And at this point in time, I gotta see who and Tossum's gonna be a late death as well. Well, they kept he'll get time. He'll get time. Little 10-second respawn. He'll be alright. But just as we see that too, a minute left on the clock. Round 4 as well too. Oh, and we just. Dude, we're just seeing the aggression that I want to see from the Impostors. The Uber ad comes out, Untamed and Dr. Wise are going to lose their life. Free Alpha as well, Ink losing his life as well with Starfleet, who took the teleporter, and Brandon, I did not expect him to take a teleporter into the Uber, but he's going to lose his life as well. And the teleporter's down. Aimboat still behind, trying to get some early information for his team with 30 seconds left on the clock. They are not going to give up this aggressive hold 2. They're holding aggressive. Toss him! Dying again to a Galaxy as Galaxy dies as well. And it is just an all-around fight. And Possum's now coming out of the house. Tuka get the pick on the... Oh, and it's just a trade! And it's just a trade! Moari and Scary Broccoli! Oh my God. Gee, good Lord. Amen.
We got the spawn cap, Scary Broccoli gets one actually, even Ben knowing it's coming, yeah. Tries to slide the other way, but there we have it, 4-0 for who gets the best bread, taking the win over the Impostors here on Product.
Good Lord.
Yeah, man, that's a loud win, I think, from the best bread here. Yeah, looking at the kill feed here, again, now, let's see. 82 kills over the 32 from the Impostors, so more than double the kills. Everyone on the best bread is like at the top of the scoreboard here, more or less. Honestly, like Aimboat, I think, was a superstar in that round. Untamed actually really turned it around too. But man, 17-3 from Moari, by the way. Oh, DPM 719. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Hey, drop another YouTube video on them right now. Oh my God. Oh my. How I got 719 DPM against the team in invite. Drop the video right now. Go ahead, bruh. Oh my God. That's double. That's double what he got. Oh no. Bro.
That's not even like, this is like a magical, I don't know if I've seen this like in a very long time without a crits. Like 700, like that's not even just you hitting every shot, but that's being like in the right place at the right time. Your stickies are hitting 3 people each on average. What a number. Can't get past that one.
Everybody. I don't think I saw Iku die to the spot. I don't think Iku died to the spot at all. I'm not like, dude, Thick, so good at keeping his people alive. So good at defending. Bro is literally playing center. Oh, this ain't even crazy, man. Oh my God. I mean, this is crazy. I don't think I've seen 719 in a minute without crits at all. Usually that's like a crits thing, but with no crits, 719 is crazy. At every point, he would at every sticky, he was just unleashing. At least one of his stickies was not hitting everybody. All the other 7 just, it doesn't matter. Hitting right behind rock, bro.
Yeah, it's like those courtesy rounds, like back in the day. Yeah, you used to like all pile up on the sticky traps outside the spawn and tell the enemy demo to det just to mess with them a little bit. Like, why would they do that? No reason, just trust nobody. Anyway, yeah, what a wild game. For the Impostors, I think like I think this is such a good demo to go back over too, because like sure, you gotta play sometimes like they're like, oh hey, we have this great forward hold, we have been on ad, and like whoops, Billy Boy hit this like again lights out jump, got the drop, whatever. But I think what you want to do for the Impostors is take a step back and like they were going for example Uber ads at the right times, but I think they didn't really bring in what makes an Uber ad good. So what makes an ad good is having your spy behind calling that you, like calling where the med is and having you collapse for the enemy medic. That gives you a second ad, like you have ad after they respawn again, and you snowball that and keep doing it over and over, I should say. But you know, the imposters are like, oh yes, we have ad on them, so let's just use, but they would go without aimbot. And like aimbot is very ready to do the right play at the right time, but it seemed like just that coordination wasn't really there. Like the spy should be the one orchestrating the play. It felt like it was coming from somewhere else without taking them into consideration. And yeah, if you're the imposters, I think that's a huge way to turn this one around and suddenly see a lot more of these Uber ads going a lot better for your team.
Yeah, we were definitely not seeing, dude. It's just the same thing again. A lot of the times, it just didn't seem like Impostors was synced up, and a lot of the plays that they were trying to make, and it seemed like not every Uber, but it seemed like a majority of the Ubers that I saw during this time was just rushed. Like someone got mad, they just want to use the Uber, they want to try to get room, and because you didn't have enough space, or you didn't sync it up with anybody, or you just didn't consider any other teammate at the time, it kind of was just a space make Uber. You went to the moon, you came back, but then you crash landed when the other team came in and pushed forward with every kind of damage at every single doorway. You know what I'm saying? I think this definitely would be a good game to watch over for them, but you know, it's not possible. We definitely can look at this and be like, oh dang, there's some things we definitely did wrong, but Bread definitely showed that they were the dominant team versus Imposters in just almost every shape or form in terms of damage, kills, whatever you want to call it. But you know how it is. That's your product. Look through though. That's product though. Work together or die together. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Yeah, this is you know, there's no excuses on this map. We've been playing it forever. We will continue to play it forever, most likely. I mean, you never know for sure, but yeah, these players are, you know, grinding out those pugs over here, every type of MG, whatever you want. So yeah, everyone had every opportunity to prep for this one. And listen, I thought yeah, the best Bread team looked good, but what they showed us was great. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this team as they progress throughout the season. Any last thoughts for you here, Jamon?
My last thoughts, bro. Shout out Chuck. I love Team Fortress 2. You know, invite Highlander still gonna be crazy. Just cause this game's fast doesn't mean every other invite match this season is gonna be fast. You feel me? Maybe still weak. But regardless of everything else, it's still hot mamas up in this game. You feel me? The invite got some high mamas up in this game, you know. But regardless of that, the RGL been great. Got merch. Buy it, please.
Yeah, check out, I think it's exclamation merch. And yeah, you see it there. I think the little bot here in chat is all this fun, you know, some seasonal items, a lot of work from the graphic team. You can enjoy so much merch here from RGL, and it helps support the league and all that. And yeah, I'm super excited. Yeah, this week too. So yeah, we're starting to get those, you know, shake off the preseason. Now we really know each other and how we work. So yeah, these teams are warmed up into the season. We got so many more maps, so many more teams to cover. And yeah, I can't wait. We'll be here same time next week for whatever map is next week. Let me see. It is Upward. So yep, going back to the payload. That's another classic.
Yes, sir. We about to be some Upward, dude. That got me excited, bro. Oh, dude. Got two. Guys, don't leave as well. Got like a G6 versus France Day at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Know how it goes. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that covers it for us. Production and you know, keeping all the camera angles going left, right, up, down, every which way. Yeah, thanks for all your hard work, and yeah, cheers to you, Juwan. I'm having a blast. I'll catch you next week, and yeah, that'll be it for us here from RGL. We'll see you soon, everyone.
Safe, good night. Ciao, chalk, love. Yeah.